All right. Hey, everyone. This is Quinn Pettifer with the Gazette, and you are watching Get to Know Gives Back. This is part of the Gazette Gives Back program, which is an annual program offering over $500,000 in free advertising to our nonprofit community to help raise awareness of the mission and services that are provided to literally thousands of Eastern Iowans every single day. And Get to Know Gives Back is a chance to dive a little deeper and understand the mission, the services, the nonstop action that has been 2020 and 2021. And Katie McCullough with NAMI of Johnson County, no exception to that rule. Katie, I know you and your team have just been going full throttle before pandemic, but especially now. So for those that are not aware, I know the acronym NAMI is something that has popped up in our news cycle as we've been covering stuff, but for people that are unaware, can you share the mission and a little bit more about the organization?
Yeah, so NAMI is the acronym for National Alliance on Mental Illness. And we are a national organization where the nation's leading grassroots self-help, education, support, and advocacy organization for mental illness. We are dedicated to improving the lives of individuals and families affected by mental illness. We have an affiliate in Johnson County, and we also have an affiliate in Linn County.
So tell me a little bit about what would qualify, or do people, I guess, what would inspire somebody to want to seek out your services? Is it just struggle day to day? Is it more of a longer term concern, family, friends?
I think it's, Quinn, it's all of the above. Okay. We're not a dedicated, we have resources, but we're not a dedicated like crisis center. So if you're experiencing an immediate mental health crisis, I would use different resources that are available to you, but we provide support. We do peer-to-peer support. We do classes for and community, and we build community for families of people who are dealing with mental health issues. And that could be anything from, depression and anxiety to psychosis and schizophrenia. And so anybody who's dealing with mental illness in their circle.
So there, I think that's so powerful, the fact that peer-to-peer especially, because there's just this understanding and this empathy that is really hard to duplicate. How has 2020 impacted your work? And are you seeing, obviously you're seeing an uptick, I mean, I'm sure, an uptick of people seeking your resources, but how have you had to pivot as an organization? We'll start there and then we'll go into the need.
Yeah, so we have pivoted all of our services to being virtual. So you are still able with NAMI to do a one-on-one with a peer support specialist, with one of our peer support specialists. And all of our support groups are held via Zoom now and for the foreseeable future. I think with everybody sort of getting vaccinated and things opening up a little bit, we're trying to be very cautious, knowing that people with mental illness, some mental illnesses are more at risk for COVID. We're trying to be really conservative and smart about opening things back up. But it's, and as far as, yes, we've had to pivot. It's like everybody.
Absolutely. Well, there was no downtime because obviously, this has caused a lot of emotional anxiety, mental health, a lot of mental health concerns from all perspectives and all ages and all demographics. Are you seeing an increase in need, and are you anticipating even more?
Yeah, that's a really good question. We are. The national statistic prior in a non-pandemic year is that 1 in 5 adults deal with depression and anxiety in the United States. During the pandemic, it's gone to actually 1 in 3. So there's been a huge uptick, and the effects of quarantine, the effects of isolation, and some of these things that folks feel has just been super heightened by the pandemic. And yes, we're definitely being asked to do more with the same resources. in terms of supporting people. The good thing about NAMI is we don't turn people away, and we provide services at no cost to the individual. That doesn't mean that there's no cost for us, but it does mean that there's no cost for the individual, and we want to be there and provide resources and support for folks going through mental illness.
Absolutely. Well, I know NAMI has been a fantastic resource for us, the Gazette, through our conferences, through our discussions, and just giving readers as much information as possible. If they know of anybody or they themselves are experiencing some concerns. Do you, what is a way to start if somebody is in need of your resources? What would be the best way to get in touch with Johnson County specifically? I know there's a lot of different locations, obviously.
We have a Facebook page, which we monitor seriously almost 24/7. It feels like that you can reach out to. We also have a phone number, email, the typical ways that people do. I would say probably the best way is through our Facebook page, which is at Facebook at NAMI Johnson County.
NAMI Johnson County. Okay. And do classes start like even virtually? Like, are they blocks? Is there a schedule available for people if they?
We have a schedule available on our website and on our Facebook page.
Okay. All right. Great. Absolutely. Now, if anybody would like to help out, whether that's in volunteering or contributing, is it the same in terms of how to get in touch with you and the team?
The best way to get in touch is actually, and I can share my email address or I can share my phone number, is to actually get in touch with me.
Okay.
And I can help coordinate volunteering and if you want to get involved with our fundraising or our walk, I can point you in the right direction and help you, hold your hand as much as you need to get involved. So. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Email that'd be wonderful. If you don't want to go ahead and share that.
It's Katie, KATIE McCullough at NAMIJC.org. And you can call me too. I'll put my phone number up there if that's okay.
Sure, absolutely.
It's area code 720-280-4130.
So handing out your own email and your own phone number is very telling of how much dedication you've got into this organization, Katie. I know it has been a whirlwind for you, and you have a very small team that is mighty, but this is such an important resource for so many people. I want to just thank you for all you are doing. You are making people's lives better every day. So thank you for that. I hope you get thanked every day, but you probably don't.
No, we do. I would say, and the vast majority of the people who volunteer for our walk, which is coming up in May, are people who, and a lot of our sponsors and are all people who used NAMI at some point when they were going through a crisis or when a family member was going through a crisis, or, it's definitely when you've helped somebody, they want to help you back. So we have a really great community of people, and anybody who wants to join that community, we are open and arms wide open. Come join us in any capacity.
That's great. Great walk to look forward to in May, and full details on Facebook, as well as just sharing your own email and phone number if anybody has any questions. Katie, thank you so much. And thanks for being a part of the Gazette Gives Back. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, and thanks to our viewers for checking out another edition of Get to Know Gives Back. To learn more about NAMI Johnson County, as well as our 40 nonprofits that are part of the program this year, you can go to thegazette.com/givesback. I'm Quinn Pettifer, and we'll see you next time.